Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had a request to do tutorial for these that I made, and the request was from Cheryl Wright on Facebook. Thank you. I appreciate all your likes, comments, subscriptions, and shares. So thank you very much. And if you're new here, I'm Cher. Welcome. So I'm going to show you guys how I made those earrings. So the colors that I'm going to use for the Skinner blend are alizarin crimson, ecru, bronze, old gold, and olivine. These two are Pardo. Yeah, these two are Pardo. That's Primo, 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 and Primo. Okay, this one though is a mix because I thought black would be too dark. So it's a mixture of black, alizarin crimson, and bronze. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. Let me see if you guys can see. It's like a really deep purple plum color, which I thought would be perfect for this. I'm thinking that the black would be way too dark, so that's how I did that. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys really quickly how I made the Skinner blend. Now, I know everyone does it differently, but this is how I learned. I feel like it just mixes really well. Ooh, got a hair. So you just make long triangles. And I've tried this many ways, and for me this is the best way. I've seen many people do it that way, and the person that really got me doing it was Ludmila, I think that's how you say her name, from Sweetie Bourgeois. She did a specific veneer and used this technique, so I was like, oh, that blended really well. I felt like I didn't have to blend, or keep conditioning it to blend it as much. Okay, so now that you see that part, let me do the rest and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm going to take the deepest color first. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Then the alizarin crimson. Then the bronze. Then the green. Did I go? 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to check. I did it this way because I wanted it to fade in from dark to light and then light to dark. So that's how I did it. Oh, and I forgot to cut the old gold. Give me 1 sec. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was like, wait a minute. I'm missing something here. This don't look right. Okay, so you guys get the idea. And then you just, oops, this won't even stick to me. Okay, and then so you just keep doing your colors. And I mean, if you don't want to do it this way, as far as dark to light, light to dark, you can do it however you want. Just play with it till you figure it out, or get the best color option for you. Okay, so let me finish putting this together and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So here you see I have the whole thing done. And I accidentally got, I really like that color alizarin crimson, but it gets everywhere, especially when it starts getting warm. Okay, so I'm just going to take a piece of printing paper, whatever you have, drawing paper, and then I'm going to roll over it. And I let it go off the edges, that way it makes sure that it gets it all pushed together. And you want to roll kind of firm so you can get them all touching. See, these are all touching. I need to do down here a little bit. You can also do like this, like push down and roll over it, or like push over it like that. I'm going to just save myself some time and energy by cutting that off just a little bit. Okay, so then I'm just going to keep my roller going over the top of it, circular motions, back and forth, whatever works easiest for you. I have carpal tunnel and pinched nerve in both my elbows and in my neck, so it's hard to get the strength and pressure or firmness that I need sometimes, but I make it work. So I just need this part. And this is how I do it. If you guys do it a different way, or if something works better for you, then that's what you need to do. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they're all touching in one little area. Okay, now I'm going to stand up because, like I said, I have problems. And I'm going to try to get it pushed down as much as I can. Because you have to fold it over and do it again, so try to get it smoothed out as flat as I possibly can. Okay, so then take my blade. Oh, I knew it was going to do that. It's really hot in here, so my boyfriend got me the fan, so it should cool off soon, and it shouldn't have too many more problems. I'm not happy with that. Let me take that black off. Just a little bit, because I don't want it to change the green too much. Okay. That was my fault because I didn't have my blade flat. Which I know those two colors are going to blend together at the very, very edge, but I don't want it to, I said, change the green too much. Okay, so then I fold it over. And actually, sorry, I'm just trying to find the best side to decide if I want to go. No, I want that part to be on the inside. So if you do that, you can just make that the back side so that it's on the inside of your blend. Okay. Okay. And take your paper. You're going to roll over it again. Or use your roller and just smush it like I did. This paper really helps though. want to get the edges too. Okay. Just trying to get it to go more flat. Okay. So then you want to take and kind of push your pieces together like this to make like a little ripple. So I found in doing this, it helps your colors to blend better. Okay, so you see I just rippled it up a little bit, and then I'm going to run it through the pasta machine. And by the way, all of those pieces that I had were rolled out on a number 2. I forgot to mention that. And I'm going to roll it through on a number 2. And when I roll it through to keep it from spreading, I hold my fingers on each side while I'm rolling it through. Some people like put a thing there, like something at the end of each, but I don't have anything, so I'm just going to use my fingers. And you can see it's noticeably shorter now. And then you just keep doing it. Yes, it looks like a mess now. And of course, if you have a better way, if you do it differently, that's fine. This is just the way that I do it, and I've learned or taught myself to do it. Works better for me. Okay, see? Okay, now I don't want to push it together anymore and make the ripples, so I'm just going to fold it in half. And again, I use my fingers to keep it from spreading. Like this. So I'm going to flip it over. Okay, so I'm going to get this rolled out. Sorry, I bumped the camera. I'm going to get this rolled out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to show you guys something real quickly. So sometimes when I'm doing stuff, I don't explain the process the way I want to. So when you push the 2 colors together like I did and make the little ripple, it will blend those 2 colors together and you'll get another color, which is what happened here, as you can see. Now I'm not liking this green so much. Like I want the green, but I don't want so much, so I'm going to try to blend that a little bit, but this is what I have so far. So then you just keep doing it, That's what the back looks like. So I'm just going to keep blending this and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm going to stop there because I really like the way the colors are blended and what it's looking like. So I'm just going to cut off the edges really quickly. I'm going to try to save as much as this darker edge as I, oops, I have my blade upside down, as I can. There we go. Okay, and again, this is on a number 2. Oops. Okay, so then I'm going to get my texture. Actually, let me put the, I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. You want to use your foils on there, or you don't have to use foils, but I did, so. Well, actually, on these ones, oops, I didn't use a foil on these ones. And on the round one, babe, will you hand me that round piece over there? It's up by the paintbrushes and stuff. Yes, thank you. On this one, I did use the foils. So, I'm thinking maybe I'll use foils on half and not, and let's see what we get out of that. Foils on half and not on the other half, sorry. I have this here, it's, I don't even know, rainbow flakes, that's what it's called. And I believe I got this at Joann's, or Michael's maybe, but, I'll show you. It has, whoa, 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 whoa. The fan. Okay, it has these like little striations and I love it. If I can keep it from knocking it over. Sticking to me because I have clay on my fingers. So I'm just going to take it in very small pieces. I was going to just do it on half, but that's okay. We'll do it on the whole thing. And then I think I may roll it through the pasta machine one more time because I wasn't liking how chunky that looked on the other piece. It didn't like blend in for me the way I wanted, so that's what we'll do. But I don't want it like to cover in it, so one more little place and that should be good. And now it's all over my thumbs. I didn't want to get it everywhere, but it's stuck on me, so. I love those flakes. And I believe it was only a few dollars too, so. Okay, I'm going to run this through the pasta machine one time. We'll go down to a number 3. It just isn't mixing those flakes in like I want. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. Then I'm going to go over it with my roller just once. Just want to make sure those little pieces, really lightly too. Just want to get them. There we go. I like when it gets like the little stretch. Okay. So then I'm going to use my, I think I'll make another round like this. So let me get the cutters and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is the roller, texture roller I'm going to use. And I had never done this technique before, and I had never used one of these before on this technique. And I was afraid it was going to stick. So I made the mistake of spraying water on there and it messed it up. So don't do that. These will not stick. And I got this from Amazon and I will link it. So, just line it up with the edge. Hold on, let me get this. And these are wooden, by the way. And I believe they were like $5 or $6. Ew, I got clay under my nails. Ew, I hate the Sculpey Souffle and the Alizarin Crimson because of that. The poppy seed is the worst. If it gets warm, you're going to wear it everywhere. Okay. So then, press down firmly. It's a little hard for me because my finger's messed up, but that's okay. It still works. Okay. So now, cut this piece off and I'll use that for something else. A little edge. Okay, now I used, I want to say it's rose gold alchemy wax to highlight the top. So I'll show you how I did that. Oh man, that's really pretty. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I almost forgot my backing. I get excited and then I get ahead of myself. To be honest with you guys, I get intimidated by some of these techniques and some of the, you know, things that I try to recreate, and that because I don't want to waste clay. For one, I can't afford it, and for two, I don't want to be a failure. So there's some things that I get intimidated by, and then when it comes out nice after I do it, I'm like, geez, you know, I should have done this a long time ago. So I need to start getting out of my comfort zone more, and so do you guys. If you have the same problem, just try it. I need to take my own advice, right? Okay, so I'm going to use this 120 grit sandpaper. I absolutely love this sandpaper. It's Pendant. It's waterproof and of course wet and dry. It's not very expensive, and it works a lot better than most of the sandpapers that I've tried. So as far as like holding up and giving you like the really nice texture that you're looking for. I've had sandpaper that I've used one time and had to throw it away, so it doesn't last. Okay, so then I'm just going to roll over it. My roller. And I got this sandpaper from Amazon, so of course I'll link it for you guys. Get a rag, paper towel, whatever. So I had to change around my work area again, and this is a lot better. The camera is perfect angle, perfect zoom, everything, so I'm happy. I have a super small apartment, and my area is really small, and I'm limited to space, so I try to make it work the best I can. Oh wow, I got that perfect. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to take some liquid Sculpey. And I'm just going to use bronze because you're not going to be able to see it anyway. And I really try to use, you know, the ones I have more on and you can't see it anyway. So if I have more of one color, I'll use that before I do the translucent. That's like a hot commodity. That's precious to me. Okay. Now I should have did this before, but I forgot, so that's okay. Yeah, I should have did it before I rolled the texture, but that's okay. I'll still do it this way, it'll still work. So, some of you probably know I had a store up on Go Imagine, and I took it down because it's only $10 a month, but it just, you don't get the traffic there. Of course, anything, you're going to have to work at it, and that's fine, I don't mind it, but I don't know, it's weird how it's set up on there too, I think. You can't directly go in and look for, you know, someone's store. You have to use the link, which is I'm fine with too, but it's a lot of work, and I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't working out. So I took it down. So if anybody's interested in a custom piece, you can message me. And also if you use, or if you say that you saw this video, you can get 20% off of any custom order. It's bracelet, earrings, necklace, pendant, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to use this cutter. And I want to try to find some different ones because this edge here, it always messes my pieces up. So I'm going to try to find some different round cutters. I'm going to stand up here. Sorry guys, I want to find like the area that I want. Okay, so I'm going to use that. Get my acrylic block. Sorry, I'm just checking my edges because like I said, that little, let's see if it'll zoom in without blurring. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it makes a little impression there. Which I guess on this it's not going to matter, but because the way I'm doing it, but still, I wish it wasn't like that. That's okay. I'm just going to go around the edge and make sure it's smooth and all connected together really nicely. I'm actually going to take my needle tool. This is my most prized clay tool. I love this thing. If you guys don't have this needle tool or something like it, please get you one and you will see the difference it makes. It's really helpful. Okay, so then I went to Walmart and I got this little glass jar because I don't have anything to make a round like the hollow, or like that, like to make it indented, but I'm trying to think it's a Sculpey, like it's a tool from Sculpey and it's domed. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez. I don't have anything to make it like domed. So I'm gonna try this glass jar that I got, or whatever this is. Cup. I'm just going to slowly push it down in there because I don't want to mess up the texture. And if you use one of these, you can kind of feel the air behind it, which will release when I cut out the middle. But push it down as best you can. Just checking to make sure it's even. There we go. You can feel it too, like go in the right spot and you'll see it look the way it looks. Like it'll look right. I don't know what I'm trying to say, daggone it. Sorry. You'll be able to feel it like settle into it and you'll know that it's gotten the air out and that it's in the right position. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to smooth my edge here. And I also see that I forgot to put the wax on. That's great. Let me see, 1 second. I'm so sorry, guys. I got way ahead of myself. It's okay. Get this back. Oops. Back out. I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry, guys. Getting way ahead of myself because I'm talking. Okay, so I'm going to use the rose gold Art Alchemy wax. That's how you say it. And I don't know where I put it. Sorry, I'm making all these noises and being loud. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta find my sponge tips. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So here it is. It's Art Alchemy metallic wax, and this color is rose gold. And this stuff is a little different than the Gilder's paste, but it works just as well. So I'm just gonna get a little bit on my sponge tip here. And I'm going to tap it out on my tile because I don't want it to go really thick in one area. I'm going to try to even it out on the tile. Wow. A big piece of it just glopped out onto my arm. Nice. Now if you do this way and it dries, you'll have to get it off with alcohol, but it'll come off. Okay, so I want it to look like that. I don't want to have big glops. Then I'm just going to go across the top. And this stuff is smoother than the Gilder's paste. Like it glides on. It's a different texture, consistency. It's more liquidy. Make sure I get all the areas. Okay. I was going to do the edge, but I'll do it once I get it down in the little cup. Okay, so let me get my other handle. This will work really well for this because you'll be able to push it down in there without, or as a matter of fact, I forget that I have some tools. So you can use a silicone tip tool too. I'm doing it really lightly. And then I want the edge to look really nice, so I'm trying to smooth it around too and make it even. And like I said, you'll feel the little air, and then you'll kind of feel it settle into the right spot, and you'll know that it's sitting in there right. So that it's even. I feel like this is better for this than the silicone tool because it makes it the edge nice and level. And like smooths it out a lot nicer than the tool, the silicone tool. So, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys can see that. I hope I wasn't out of view for too long. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly push on it because I'm trying to do it without messing up the texture. And I'm going to smooth this edge. Okay, so it should look like that. And I feel like it needs to come, let me see if I can get it up on my blade. This is the first time I've done this, using this, so it will take a little learning curve. I'm going to push it over this way more. Because it sticks, so it's hard to adjust it while it's in there. There we go. That looks perfect now to me. Okay. Again, flatten the edge out. Now I didn't do the other one like this, but I think I will like this better. It looks like it's like a cup almost, so I like that. nice, like cupping it, having the edge come up like that, and I like that. It looks nice. And then also once I put the wax on there, it'll look really nice. This edge right here, I'm having a little issue with. There we go. Okay, that side was not wanting to set as good. Okay, so then I'm going to take the wax, go along the edge. Then I'm going to try to hit the edge right here where I was touching it just a little bit. That's how it should look. Okay, and then I'm going to take my cutter and line it up. I'm using a bigger size than I did the other one because I want something to dangle from the inside. So, okay. Then I'm going to pick it out with my blade, knife, something. Then I'm able to push it down on the inside with my finger as well. Okay, I'm going to bake that 275 for an hour and I'll be back. Okay guys, here's the two finished pieces I made. This is the one that you guys saw me do, and then this is just one that I did as well. They're not going to stay on these cords. Whoops, these cords. I just wanted to show you guys. So I did put some matte Liquitex on them, and it gave it not a really matte look, but they look nice. I think they looked antiqued. I also like the organic look, especially of this one. It's not perfectly round, and the edges have like from the stamp that or the roller, texture roller. Then I put a little heart in there with a rondinite rondelle. So I want to show you guys something really quickly. While I was waiting for that to dry, I made this. So, of course I'll be doing a tutorial. Keep an eye out for that. I haven't baked it yet, but I don't think the color should change too much. So, once again, thanks guys for the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. Have a great day.